I'm noticing that my social anxiety is almost gone completely. And that was debilitating at times. Like you would go to a store and you just turn around in the parking lot and be like, yeah, not today. But now I don't even find myself like thinking about anything as I'm like going up to a counter, or if I'm approaching like customer services, I'll just go ask for something now. Before I was like, I'm figuring this out myself because I'm not getting any help.
I want you to guess what this guy, the brother of the biggest science-based lifter on the planet, Jeff Nippard, is talking about. To no one's surprise, he was talking about working out, specifically anything surprising that he found after 3 months of working out. Look, going to the gym is the #1 confidence booster you'll ever have in your entire life. I don't know why it works, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm some master of social dynamics. There is definitely a correlation with how much muscle you have and how good you are in social situations. Simply going to the gym just makes you more confident and charismatic. If you're a muscly guy and if you have 5 or 10 more pounds of muscle on your frame, you automatically become just more confident in yourself because it's something that you dedicate yourself to that actually improves your life. For years, I used to be addicted to video games. I would always be excited to get the latest weapon or upgrade my character in a game, and I would always be on the grind. And one day I just looked at myself. You know, I played video games so much after I graduated high school, and I sort of looked at myself and I realized, why am I grinding this game? You know, why am I getting that attack stat potion to increase my attack by 1, to max my character? And why am I increasing my stats in this game? Is it just to get better at the game? Why am I grinding rank on Dota 2? Is it just to get the highest rank I can so I can get even higher? I ultimately realized that I was doing these meaningless things that didn't actually improve my life at all. And going to the gym started to change my life because I started being dedicated to something that absolutely changed my life for the better. When you start building muscle, there's something about you that changes because it requires so much dedication. When I started going to the gym, I started watching videos. I would watch all these fitness influencers talk about the best way to grow your chest or the best way to grow your back muscles or your biceps. And every single day I would be indulging in the information needed to build something of my own. And it's sort of this little taste of what it's like to build something for yourself. Building muscle, it requires even more dedication than something like a YouTube channel, I would say, because you have to constantly show up for yourself. You have to constantly hit the gym, even when you don't see results, even when you feel like you're going backwards, even if you lose strength or you didn't get the form quite right on an exercise. You have to show up the next day and give it all of your energy. If you're a muscly guy, you just automatically become more attractive. This isn't just talking about girls. It's talking about friends as well. All of a sudden, you find yourself being more charismatic and people start talking to you more. You have more of a presence in a room. I used to be invisible. You know, I always thought everyone else was better than me, especially when it came to social situations. I never felt like I was truly good at anything. I would always put my friends above me when it came to everything in life, just smarts, about aesthetics, also about just general life purpose. I felt like everyone else had it all figured out and I was just nothing. If my friend had a different opinion on something, I would trust him over myself. And what building muscle did for me, it restored my trust in myself because that was something I struggled with for a long time. If you're someone who's watched this channel before, you know that I used to struggle with people pleasing and I never had a good self-identity. But training brought that all back for me. You know, I started being able to believe in myself. So I believed myself when it came to social situations. I believed myself when it came to girls. I believed myself no matter what avenue or terrain of life that I was in. It creates this unwavering confidence in yourself that you can do something, that you can achieve something, that you can dedicate yourself to training for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and achieve a result by changing the inputs in your life. Going to the gym changed my life for the better. And I'm going to make this channel more focused on training. I truly believe it is the #1 way to build your confidence up, especially when you had none to begin with. I had no self-esteem when I was younger. I literally hated myself. I hated my culture. I hated everything about my life. Going to the gym changed that all for me. And I know it's stereotypical advice, but as someone who was a people pleaser and ashamed of his heritage, ashamed of his life, so much that I would sacrifice everything to be with my friends. I would sacrifice family time. I would sacrifice time by myself to be with other people because I hated myself so much. Going to the gym changed that all for me. And I'm sure if you're watching this and you're like me, if you're someone who has no faith in themselves, someone who thinks that they can't do anything, someone who's hit rock bottom with their own confidence, going to the gym will change that all. The fact that I was able to endure the pain, the fact that I was able to eat right, the fact that I was able to see some pretty good results, as you can see. It all ties in to how you see yourself. More and more, I've been finding that I love my life. I love the people around me, and I've filtered out all the people that I don't want in my life. I've only been able to do that because I've been able to build confidence in myself, and confidence that I can achieve something. And that's shown its returns in all areas of my life, in university, in meeting new people. I can just hold my own in a conversation now. And even when I screw up, I just have faith that I can go at it again and make it better next time. So if you're not already training in the gym, you're falling behind, especially in terms of confidence. So you better start now. I wish you all the best. All right. Just remember that there's something great around the corner if we would just choose to believe it's there. All right. See ya.